In this edition of Forgotten Gems, I bring you SWAT Kats, the Radical Squadron. SWAT Kats originally aired in 1993 for the TBS Superstation. It was a part of the fantastic world of Hanna-Barbera syndicated block. TBS was trying to get in on the growing morning cartoon craze that 90s kids grew up on. SWAT Kats follows Jake and Chance. They're better known for their call signs, Razor and T-Bone. They are ex-members of the Enforcers. This is Megacat City's paramilitary law enforcement group. Yes, this city requires a paramilitary presence to be able to protect it from constant threat. Razor and T-Bone run afoul with their superior officer, Commander Farrell. The two pilots have the villainous Dark Cat target locked and are finally going to be able to stop him once and for all. Farrell orders the two to fall back. When they refuse, Farrell gets in their way, clipping their wing, and sending Jake and Chance crashing into Enforcer headquarters. Farrell took no responsibility for this action, leading Jake and Chance to take the fall. They are discharged from the Enforcers and reassigned to a military salvage yard to pay off their debt caused from the damage to the Enforcer headquarters. They are essentially reduced to garbage men, or is it garbage cats? This turns out to be a blessing for the two as they use the military resources around them to create a new jet known as the Turbo Cat. They also establish an underground base under the salvage area. Having everything they need at their disposal to create their very own arsenal, the two become vigilantes and are known to the public as Razor and T-Bone. They patrol Megacat City under their team name, SWAT Kats. This series lasted for just 2 seasons, which included 25 episodes and one special. In its short time, the series found great success, becoming the #1 syndicated animated show in 1994. A 3rd season was planned, but the show was sadly canceled, leaving behind 3 unfinished episodes. The owner of TBS, Ted Turner, began cracking down on violence in cartoons as he thought it would lead to children recreating acts of violence. This was ironic coming from a man that loved wrestling and geared his WCW programming to a younger audience at the time. Ultimately though, SWAT Kats was canceled as a result. I remember the show as being gritty, and a little bit more mature for its target audience, but it also still had some lighthearted moments. It also had absolutely wonderful animation, which you expected from a Hanna-Barbera production at the time. Not to mention a great rogues gallery of reoccurring villains that were genuinely very scary to a young audience, and these villains were treated as an actual threat to our heroes. There have been attempts over the years to revive the series, but none have come to fruition. And it's alright if it doesn't. Sometimes good things can just be remembered for what they were. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Forgotten Gems. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I hope today's the day that I earned your subscription. Thanks for being a part of my life, and I'll see you next time.